So this is the second part of the recording. I only have 15 minutes at a time. So we did this, okay? Professor Moore is our new math teacher. He's very hard to follow yesterday. He spoke too fast. He introduced the material to us quickly. He filled the board with examples. It can be anything here, but he confused everyone in the class. So if you are like that, you have okay, so I used spoke, introduced, feel, so confused, feel, speak. He left time for questions. He didn't leave time for questions, unfortunately. For any questions, meaning at the end you can ask questions to the teacher, but maybe he was just too much in a hurry. You can recognize people who are not comfortable speaking in front of an audience when they speak too fast. They want to finish this stuff as soon as possible. They are very nervous, so probably this is what happened. So anyway, ED, all this stuff, and we also read this text. In 2011, at the age of 100, Fauja Singh did something incredible. He ran a 26-mile, 42 kilometers, so 26 miles, this is a compound, marathon. A marathon, and those guys are considered to be adjectives. They have the value of an adjective. And Singh decided he wanted to compete in races when he saw a marathon race on TV. He was 89. He didn't know much about training and showed up for his first session in a suit and tie. Originally from India, Singh moved to England in the 90s after his wife and son died. At the time, he said he felt more dead than alive. He was very depressed and later believed that long-distance running, again, a compound, that we don't necessarily have the before, but we have what here? Running is a noun. Huh? There's not a verb here with an ing form, it's a noun, and long distance would be considered as a compound adjective. Saved him. He competed in his first marathon in London at the age of 89. He prepared for it in only 10 weeks. His best time was at the 2003 Toronto Waterfront Marathon. He ran it in 5 hours and 40 minutes. Singh became world famous and even carried the Olympic torch in 2012. In 2013, he decided to retire from long-distance running and complete his last marathon in Hong Kong. That's a heavy thing for an old guy. Anyway, so did, was, decided, didn't, etc. So moved, said. Those verbs are not really complex. So Fauja became a marathon runner when he was depressed. Yeah, he wore a suit and tie to his first training. He left India after the death of his wife and son at the age of 89. He ran his first marathon. Before he began training, he said he felt more dead than alive. His best running time was, what did they say? It's like in 5 hours and 40 minutes. His best running time was 5 hours and 40 minutes. Okay. He carried the Olympic torch in 2012 and he retired from marathon running in 2013. Okay. He started when? So 89. Okay, so pretty exceptional. So Rita, now you can talk about the progressive aspect. Rita was standing under a tree. When it began raining. or it began to rain, was standing under a tree. Okay. When it began to rain. Rita stood under a tree when it began to rain. Write a sentence that correctly describes each scene. So let's say, she's walking, taking a walk, and it began to rain. So she decided to stand under a tree, or, she stood under a tree when it started to rain. She was under a tree, and she was under a tree when it began to rain. You can have a lot of possibilities here. You can also have a past progressive. Okay, past progressive is the ing form. This: I was walking, I was standing, I was studying. Okay, so here, simple past, we know that. Completed action in the past, and we specify. When is it? Okay, yesterday, 10 years, 3 days ago, etc. We specify completed action in the past. Now, if I want the progressive action, I was walking down the street when it began to rain. While I was walking down the street, it began to rain. Rita was standing under a tree when it began to rain. At 8 o'clock last night, I was studying. While I was studying in one room of our apartment, my roommate was having a party in the other room. I was walking down the street, it began to rain. Both actions occurred at the same time, but one action began earlier and was in progress when the other action occurred. My studying began before 8, was in progress at that time, and probably continued. Sometimes the past progressive is used in both parts of a sentence when two actions are in progress simultaneously. So, I was sleeping when you were studying. That would be an example. Okay, I was sleeping. I was studying while you were preparing food. So while you were, I was, etc. So we need to use while. Past progressive, we're gonna have to do this kind of stuff. I believe that's my channel. I was trying to send you the file. Hold on, just here we go. So be careful. To be worried, to worry. Okay, to ache. So this is a compound noun. We're gonna have to, the thing is to keep reading. We're gonna keep reading and check, the different examples. And hyphen, 90s. Okay, that's pretty much it. So full time, we can write both full time, but I would say, a full-time job. So we have a job. So we're gonna have an hyphen. It's full time. We can use it like that. Okay, it's a part-time job. Part-time. Okay, it's on a full-time basis. It's full-time. A full-time job. It's a part-time job. Okay. So page 16. Let's just go back. That's pretty much what I did. Okay, so we're gonna talk about the past progressive, and make sure you page 16, 17, and we can do the exercise and make sure everything is fine, because many people, I've seen it all. I had a lot of students that were like, yeah, I'm fine, and when I make them practice, they're not fine at all. They forgot, they don't know how to use certain tenses, so it's a bit frustrating. Okay, so anyway, you have a wonderful Tuesday, and I'll see you Thursday, I believe. Let me check again, because I've been having some changes with so Thursday, didn't write it down, so it will be 9 for you, which is 6 p.m. for me. You take care, and let me know if you have any questions. Bye bye.